Okay, so exes. We've all got one, or wish we did. I know a lot of people that haven't had a relationship before sit there and wish that they had someone to complain about, or an ex, or someone to whinge about when they hear the rest of us complaining about that person we last were dating and all the problems they were, or how great they were and how much we missed them, or whatever. Um, but really, they're just a problem. And every one of us is someone's ex, and every one of us is a problem to someone else. And I think that's really bizarre when you think about it, because there's no escaping it. When a relationship ends, and usually when it does end very well, both people walk away complaining, and yet you don't really think of it that way at the time. You think that you're the one in the right, and they're the crappy one. And for months afterwards, in a lot of cases, people sit there and blame all of their problems and all of the problems in the relationship on their ex. And it's funny because both people are doing that. It's hard to kind of see who's right. And then to start with, after you finish a relationship, most people don't want to get into another relationship. No, I don't want to get into another relationship. You mean commit myself to something, like get close to someone, be a victim again? No. Like, most people run away from that, and I think that's completely understandable. But I don't know. In my experience over the last couple of years, the people that are best for you, um, be it a guy or a girl, the ones that you should be dating, are usually the ones you find on the rebound, because I don't know, like, especially in my experience, when you're on the rebound from someone that meant something to you, you're really vulnerable, and you seem to attract the guys or the girls that want to be there and make sure that you're okay, and they want to treat you right in most cases. But you push them away because they're the type of people that you should be dating, and you should be dating, and you get scared and you run away because that being committed to someone and being vulnerable in that way again is just so scary. And I just find that frustrating as well. Like, to try and date someone that's just come out of a relationship, and you have a cool connection, and you get along fine and everything, and then to find out that they're only freshly out of a relationship and they don't know what they want or whatever. And like, everyone can relate to it, everyone gets it, and most of the time you just give up and you go, you know what, it's going to take them a while. But I think if you're in that position, maybe you shouldn't. Like, I think the best thing you can do is just be around, not necessarily make contact or be clingy. Like, totally sit there and go, well, how was it for me last time, and change that, and try to just hang around. And you might be lucky, you might not, because I find, especially today, when you think about it in relation to like your parents' stories or your grandparents' stories, people spend so much time running from each other. you know, you're either really quick into a relationship, find out it sucks, and then fuck off, or you just run, because we're all so busy and we try to get everything so quickly, and then we end up getting hurt a lot, and then you just stop wanting to get hurt, and people get single, and it's this is a bit philosophical and really shitty and rambly and stuff. I suppose I'm still procrastinating. Don't want to start my assignment, but I will. Um, Eventually. I think it's not due for another 37 hours, so I've still got at least 7 plus sleep. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know who watches these. I don't know if anyone does watch these, but it's a good place to kind of put your thoughts on to something, and it's a lot easier than keeping a diary, because I can tell you right now, that's a lot of effort. Not to say I'm lazy, because I'm not, but fuck, that's a lot of effort. Trying to, pick up a pen and put it on paper every time, and I think this is good as well, because not only are you reflecting to yourself, but you get other people to tell you how stupid you are and how your opinions aren't right because their opinions are different. But yeah, I think, I don't know. My personal belief, and most of my friends will know, like, I'm a sap when it comes to romance. And like, no matter how many times I go out with someone and they end up doing the fucking wrong thing, I won't give up. Not necessarily on them, but like on the idea of kind of like, I don't know. I suppose I spent such like a year running from everyone. At the first sign of trouble, it was like, fuck, run away, they're gonna hurt you, and just yeah, or pushed them away. Um, that I kind of just went, you know what, you could end up meeting the right person at the wrong time, and I think I did a couple of times in the last year, um, and pushed them away. And I think, given enough time to reflect and things, I don't want to push the next one away. And I suppose in a kind of embarrassing way, I met someone a couple of weeks ago, and not to get all full on or anything, but they were pretty cool, and it seemed like there was a bit of connection. We went on, a date, and I suppose part of this blog's about them because, um, you know, they recently had a relationship, and wanting to spend time with them became a bit scary, and that's totally understandable. I totally get that. Um, so trying to do the right thing and just respect that and see what happens. But it's frustrating because I think being as fussy as I am, it's very rare that you meet someone worthwhile, um, especially somewhere as small as Perth where there isn't much difference between a lot of people. And I don't want to offend anyone in saying that, but being a small town and being a small gay scene, there's a lot of similarities between people, and if those people aren't your type of people, it's very hard to find an individual um, that sticks out a little bit. And I suppose having felt like I might have found someone that's a little bit different in a cool way, um, yeah, it's got me thinking a little bit. And I swear to God, I hope they don't see this, or anyone that knows who I'm talking about sees this, because that'd be really embarrassing. But I suppose I want to get off my chest. Um, Man, I can talk. I don't even know what I'm talking. But yeah, I suppose that's kind of it. I just wanted to have a whinge about exes and timing. Timing sucks. Like, I hate it how you always seem to find the right people at the wrong time. Like, that sucks. And especially like when you're not looking, and then like it happens, and meeting this person, it was really cool because it felt like there was something there. And I'd had the shittest week. This was on the night that I got robbed, um, and it just felt like it might be something cool, a bit of a trade-off for all the shit that happened that week, because I had a really shitty week. um, and I don't know, I suppose I can keep you updated on that. I'm not really you know holding my breath. um, but there's some cool people, and it's just timing sucks. And I really should stop posting these blogs without planning ahead or having something decent to say. Really. I think, just on a totally tangent, I hope the quality of the video is better. I seem to have figured out that I had it on really low settings because I was trying to save one to my computer so that it could actually be uploaded, and that didn't work. But I forgot to reset the settings back to like being really quality before doing the quick capture one, because that's easier. So unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of these blogs in my room, and you'll just see that fan every single time. It's got tigers on it, by the way. Hang on. It's pretty cool. I like it. I've had it for years. It's falling apart, but I don't want to throw it out. Um, it's not a biohazard, just in case anyone ever wants to come into this room. Just kidding. But yeah, so that's pretty much my blog for tonight. I keep saying that. That's another bad habit I've got to break, is telling you that I'm going to go and then not going, because I totally suck you in. You're like, oh, he's going to go. Oh, wait, there's still 4 minutes left on his video. He keeps doing that. It's frustrating, I know. But yeah. And feel free to say something. Like, I'm not wanting to seem needy or anything, but quite a few people have watched my I've had over 150 people watching my blogs. Yeah, say something. Say hi. Tell me I'm crap. I don't care. Just yeah, if you're gonna watch, if you feel anything towards what I say, just say something, man. Like that, or girl, people. That'd be cool. Get some feedback. Ask me a question. That's cool. Yeah, man, I do sound needy. But yeah. Anyway, thanks, guys, and I'll hopefully speak to you soon. And the reason I posted my blog tonight is because I got asked to make another one, but I didn't have any material. So